A day after divesting his uncle Shivpal Yadav of key portfolios, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh has played down the rift in the family. SP Supremo Mulayam Singh Yadav has intensified efforts to broker peace while Akhilesh stayed away. Shivpal and son Aditya met Mulayam in Delhi yesterday. Sources say Mulayam may ask his brother to step down as minister and focus on the elections as a party chief. With the rift out in the open, SP leadership has called for the party's parliamentary board meeting on Saturday to discuss the issue. Pressure mounts on the Nitish government to act against gangster Asaduddin. Slain journalist Rajdev Ranjan's wife has moved to the Supreme Court demanding a CBI probe. A plea was filed in court seeking a lodging of an FIR against Asaduddin and Tej Pratap Yadav for conspiring, harbouring and sheltering proclaimed offenders in the journalist murder case. Facing flack over controversial RJD strongman Mohammed Asaduddin's release, the Nitish Kumar government is mulling moving the apex court for cancellation of his bail. A day after he was spotted with Asaduddin, Bihar's hitman Mohammed Kaif cried innocence and heaped praise on Lalu and his family. India has exposed Pakistan raising atrocities in POK and Balochistan at the United Nations in Geneva. The India Today website has been blocked in Pakistan. The move is being seen as a response to the India Today cover of Pak Army Chief Rahil Sharif, which depicted India's new aggressive Baloch policy. The mastermind of the 2001 Parliament attack, Masood Azhar, is helping Pakistan fuel terror in Kashmir. In a new video being circulated on social media, the Jaish-e-Mohammed chief has warned of fresh terror strikes post-Eid. Days after the Poonch encounter ended, security forces have recovered burnt army fatigues, arms and ammo, maps, GPS and rifles. Amit Shah is in the midst of a storm after he tweeted Vemula Jayanti wishes. The Kerala Chief Minister demanded an apology as Keralites saw red over the tweet. It's the largest ever consolidation deal in the Indian telecom sector as Reliance Communications and Aircel have announced a merger. Intensifying the stir against the Polavaram project in Andhra Pradesh, the ruling BJD sought President's intervention and demanded immediate withdrawal of clearances accorded for the construction. In a war of words between the judiciary and centre, while the Supreme Court has said that there should be no delay in the appointment of judges once cleared by the collegium, the centre asserted that there was no logjam in appointments. The Gujarat High Court issued a notice to the US-based developer of Pokemon Go on a PIL seeking ban on the location-based augmented reality game in India for posing a danger to public safety. A JNU PhD scholar was arrested for allegedly raping a 26-year-old woman on the pretext of marriage and was remanded to 14 days judicial custody. BJP MP Subramanian Swamy moved to the Supreme Court seeking clarification on the process to grant security clearances to companies for FM broadcast. The Gujarat High Court has sought the state government's reply on a petition seeking hike in the budgetary allocation of midday meal scheme from the existing 4 rupees per child per day. Dalit organizations fighting against atrocities in the community in Gujarat announced holding of a rail roko agitation at some places on October 1st. Congress leader Radhakrishna V.K. Patil has alleged that Devendra Fadnavis meeting with Maratha leaders in the backdrop of rallies by them on various issues is aimed at creating a rift. Mobile internet services were restored in Jammu after suspension for nearly 30 hours. The services were closed down as a precautionary measure. A day after Rajiv Gandhi assassination convict was attacked in Vellore prison, DMK President Karunanidhi alleged that the incident showed that even a prisoner in jail was not safe during the AIADMK regime. Afghanistan President Ashraf Ghani will hold another round of crucial bilateral talks with Prime Minister Modi today. The Afghan President arrived in India for a 2-day visit yesterday. Captured Pakistani terrorist Bahadur Ali will be produced in court as his judicial custody is all set to end today. Punjab Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Singh Badal will lead a delegation to Dubai on board the first international flight from Chandigarh to Sharjah. Vice President Hamid Ansari will embark on a visit to Venezuela to attend the 17th NAM summit as Prime Minister Modi is not going for the meeting of the Cold War era bloc. Nepal Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal will arrive in India for a 3-day visit. Ahead of her arrival, the Nepalese Prime Minister has expressed his government's commitment on amending the new constitution. A couple of days after India Today exposed how Delhi had been abandoned by its ministers, the health minister is back in action, carrying out inspections at the city's hospitals. Pouncing on the worst ever chikungunya and dengue outbreak in Delhi, blood mafia is minting money. India Today's special investigation team has exposed how nefarious elements are making a quick buck by selling blood. 5 more deaths from chikungunya complications were reported at a private hospital in Delhi, taking the death toll now to 11. According to a municipal report, at least 1,057 cases have been recorded. The Kejriwal government, however, has filed an affidavit in the High Court claiming 0 chikungunya deaths in the capital and alleging a conspiracy in 4 of the deaths being reported from 1 hospital. The Union Health Ministry has sought a detailed report from the Delhi government on the deaths due to the surge of chikungunya. The Amboli police booked Rahul Raj Singh, boyfriend of late television actress Pratyusha Banerjee, for allegedly molesting an aspiring actress and assaulting her male friend. Shiv Sena has targeted former Maharashtra Revenue Minister Eknath Khadse again, saying he is reaping what he sowed and his rehabilitation depends on the outcome of a probe. In his latest revision of the proposed city taxi scheme of 2015, the Maharashtra government mooted maximum and minimum fares for app-based taxi aggregators. A brother murdered his cousin in Mumbai over a land dispute worth 100 crores. Cops have registered the case and launched a probe into the matter. The judicial custody of Indrani and Peter Mukherjee, the prime accused in the Sheena Bora murder case, has been extended till September 27th. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu has said that he accepted special financial package from the centre with hope that it will be in the interest of the state. Elaborate security arrangements have been made for the peaceful conduct of Ganesh immersion procession today in Hyderabad, with over 25,000 police personnel deployed. 5 more main aides of gangster turned Naxal Mohammed Naimuddin, who was killed in an alleged encounter last month, have been arrested from Mehboob district. Congress requested President Pranab Mukherjee to direct the Telangana government to implement the right to fair compensation and transparency in the Land Acquisition Act. 4 Indian women, including 2 from Hyderabad, who escaped slavery and landed at the Indian embassy in Riyadh for help, claim that they've been trapped in Saudi capital for the past 5 months. The Supreme Court will hear a plea seeking direction to the centre, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka to maintain law and order in 2 states. Karnataka stares at another bump. Kannada leaders have announced a statewide rail blockade today. Curfew was lifted in all 16 police station limits as the city bounced back to normalcy after widespread violence over the Khabare water sharing route. IT companies opened their offices yesterday. Software major Infosys as well as multinationals like Amazon were among the companies that had asked their staff to stay home on Tuesday. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who had asked Prime Minister Modi to intervene in the matter, said he is still waiting for an appointment. As videos of Tamilians being attacked in Karnataka surface, tension in Chennai is on the rise. Pro-Tamil groups are planned for a protest over the Kaveri row over the next week. Various trade organizations in Tamil Nadu have called for a statewide bandh on 16th September to condemn the violence against Tamilians in Karnataka and to receive Kaveri water as per the Supreme Court's order. DMK leader Karunanidhi has stated that the party will participate in the state bandh. In a special event organized by AIADMK, around 1 lakh cadre joined the party in the presence of Jaitley. The Madras High Court has dismissed the anticipatory bail petitions of expelled AIADMK MP Sashikala Pushpa, her husband and her son in a sexual harassment case filed by the Domestic Help. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee handed over land purchase and checks to farmers in Shingur, even as she sent messages to firms saying any company willing to set up auto firm in the state is welcome. West Bengal Finance Minister Amit Mitra also assured businessmen that his state was not anti-industry but was only trying to strike a balance. One person was injured in clashes between TMC and Congress cadre in West Bengal's Murshidabad. 2 women were killed after a dilapidated building collapsed in Kolkata. A minor girl suffering from breathing trouble, nausea and loss of appetite died after 2 government hospitals allegedly refused to admit her because of a lack of availability of doctors in Howrah. Speaking in Strasbourg, the EU Commission President has said that the European Union needs a military headquarters to work towards a common military force. UN trucks with a month's worth of food for 40,000 people remain stuck at the Turkish border 2 days after a ceasefire came into effect in Syria. Former Israeli President Shimon Peres is responsive after suffering a serious stroke. According to leaked emails, former Secretary of State Colin Powell has reportedly called Republican nominee Donald Trump a national disgrace. New York's Attorney General has said that he's investigating Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump's foundation over suspected impropriety. A UK parliamentary report has severely criticized the intervention by Britain and France that led to the overthrow of Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi in 2011. Jeremy Corbyn and Theresa May clashed in the House of Commons over government plans to expand grammar schools. German Chancellor Angela Merkel will challenge the bosses of some of Germany's largest companies to explain why they've not employed more refugees. Chelsea Manning, the US soldier jailed for passing data to WikiLeaks, has ended the hunger strike after the army agreed to provide her with gender transition surgery. The United States and Israel have agreed on a record $38 billion package of US military aid. The deal is the biggest pledged by US military assistance to any country so far. Creating the world's biggest seeds and pesticides company, German chemicals giant Bayer has confirmed its record-breaking $66 billion takeover of GM Seeds business Monsanto. US President Barack Obama has said that long-standing trade sanctions against Myanmar will be lifted. Brazil prosecutors has filed charges against former Brazilian President Lula da Silva over corruption scandal at a state oil company. Around 1 lakh people attended a celebration party held in the capital city of North Korea to mark the successful nuclear test, the 5th by the country since 2006. Conspiracy theorists have claimed that Hillary Clinton used a body double after she suffered a disease spell at the 9/11 memorial. India Test captain Virat Kohli posted his fitness video on Instagram. In the video, Kohli revealed how he's taken his fitness regime to a whole new level. Para-athlete Sundar Gurjar missed out on his roll call and couldn't participate in the javelin event. There were 3 roll calls, but the coach and the athlete, who were both on the field, were completely unaware. Paul Simmons has been sacked as West Indies coach just 5 months after their stunning World T20 triumph. The president of Slovenia's football, Alexander Seferin, has been elected as the new head of UEFA. Former UEFA president Michel Platini insisted his conscience was clear during his farewell speech. A group called Fancy Bear has claimed to have hacked the World Anti-Doping Agency. Russian hackers revealed that US superstar Serena and Venus Williams, as well as Simone Biles, were given drugs exemption. McLaren driver Jenson Button feels that Mercedes' domination of Formula One has changed the sport. Even before the much-anticipated Jaga Jasoos hit screens, reports suggest that its sequel is already being planned. Priyanka Chopra is leaving no stone unturned to stay in touch with her roots back in Bollywood. PC took to Twitter to post 2 snaps from her movie Barfi. As a part of the promotion of the upcoming biopic on Dhoni, actor Sushant Singh Rajput played a rapid-fire contest with Captain Cool Dhoni while they're cycling in the gym. 20th Century Fox Studios all set to bring the story of Stan Lee's life back to the big screen. The production house is planning to develop a 1970s-era action-adventure movie. A sigh of relief to all Coldplay fans as tickets for the band's performance will be put on sale. Contrary to previous reports of the concert tickets being priced at 25,000 rupees, it will be 5,000 rupees. Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling starrer La La Land landed at the Toronto Film Festival after receiving glowing reviews and the Best Actress trophy for Emma Stone at the Venice Film Festival. Justin Timberlake celebrated the premiere of his new concert documentary, Justin Timberlake and the Tennessee Kids, at the Toronto Film Festival. Julie Walters has said she feels like a freak in modern-day Hollywood as she's one of the few middle-aged actresses not to have had any plastic surgery. Samsung has said that it would limit recharging of the batteries of its Galaxy Note 7 smartphones to lower the risk of explosions. Apple's new operating system iOS 10 is finally rolling out to Apple iPhone devices across the world. One of the major updates in Apple's new iOS 10 is that it allows the third-party apps to work with its voice assistant Siri. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari has invited Tesla to test run Hyperloop train in Pune. Delhi High Court has sought a reply from WhatsApp to a PIL that claims that there are loopholes in the messaging app's end-to-end encryption.